Did you smack your foot or shin really hard and now it's swollen, there's a big bump there, and it feels like there may be a chipped bone? Usually, people usually ask this question at the front of their shin, the front of their ankle, the top of their foot, or the top of their big toe. So let's get to it. If you can put weight on the heel and you don't really feel it through the shin, odds are you don't have a broken shin. And it's not really a chip that broke off the front. Now, in any one of these spots, including your ankle and your shin, you could have a bone bruise. It's possible to bleed within the bone, just as it is at the skin. And it could cause just as much pain. But it's not a broken bone, most likely. So, do you really have a broken ankle? Probably not. You would know because you can't stand it and it's really obvious your foot might be deformed. But if it's a small little crack, the only way to know for sure is to go see your doctor and get an x-ray. So, what could the little chip be? Well, it's very common to get osteophyte formation in joints. And it looks like little bones like these, but they're still part of the bone. So it's never as bad as this. This is a disease called Myositis ossificans, where extra bone forms within your skin. You'd probably know if you had this, but large trauma to large muscles can cause blood to leak, and that blood could calcify. And again, only way to know this is to get an x-ray. But most people usually get a little bit of formation on top of their big toe, just like that, and they can feel it, or the top of their foot. So it looks just like that right there. Right there, another one. Or at the front of their ankle. And on their heel. This all has to do with muscle pull, abnormal stresses, arthritis, that kind of thing. So it's probably not a chipped bone, any of these, although it is extra bone formation. If you hit them, bleeding forms and that blood can calcify and form a little bit of extra bone. But it's not a chipped bone. And the only way to make sure you have these is to go see your podiatrist or your doctor, get an x-ray, and each one of these has a different treatment. But to remove the spur long term, surgery is your only option. That's not something you can treat conservatively, although you can get rid of the pain by getting accommodative orthotics or a change in shoe gear.
Do not try any of this at home alone without supervision. This is presented by Michigan Foot Doctors. If you think our information helped you, give us a thumbs up and come visit the site for even more.